So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage. Good morning, guys. It's gonna be another stormy day. I feel great. I feel so good today. I have hope. I have optimism that I'm gonna accomplish all my dreams and goals. So, we're gonna start by talking about what we're gonna do today. First of all, we're gonna regulate ourselves, prepare ourselves for the unknown. I'm gonna prepare myself for whatever happens with my son Khalif. That's number one. Number two, I'm a good mom regardless. Start affirming that I am a good mom. Even if he is crying, even if he got hurt, I'm still a good mom. Because it's in here that I care and I try. Did I say good morning already? Good morning. This was last night. 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 And we're gonna get it together. When I say me, I say me, me and God. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. My mom made that painting of me. I still have these croissants. But we're gonna get it together. I have a therapy session today. And we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. One thing at a time. Small steps. That's the title of this video. Baby steps. Just take tiny steps. I have come a long way. Okay, I've come a long way. I've come a long way out of domestic violence. I've come a long way out of low self-esteem. Yeah. It may not be the highest of the high today, but it wasn't even existent when I was like a child. I didn't know what self-esteem meant. I thought I was bad. Like, I always got in trouble for stuff. As bad as it sounds, I don't remember having that built up in me as a child to think good of myself. How? When you got all the tall people who've been here for centuries telling you that you're doing bad. Well, I just got here not too long ago, and if they're telling me I'm doing bad, then I must be bad. You have to, when you're disciplining children, you have to think like how much you're speaking into their existence, because they haven't been here for a long time. If they see all the tall people are just going in on them about how misbehaved they are all the time, for me, it can do something bad to your self-esteem. Something that can be overcome. So, not to make everyone try to be a good, perfect parent, but people are resilient. So, yes, you may make mistakes, but everyone has a purpose. God is watching over every single soul. So sometimes I even pray for God to protect my son against myself, because I know that I'm not a perfect mom. I'm not a perfect individual, and sometimes I make mistakes. And so now I'm praying, and so God, I just pray a prayer over my son for my own transgressions. I have a feeling that transgressions means something that I think it means, so that's why I said that. But I've come a long way. I am more self-aware. I'm more self-advocating. And I'm thanking God because now I know that it is important to advocate, not just do what you're being told, not just be socially aligned with what the higher ups are telling you have to be, or just in general. Like, you know yourself better than anyone else. So I say, listen to yourself first. People come second, or if they come at all. There's things some people don't give a damn about what somebody else has to say. They're not gonna listen. They're gonna do what they want to do anyways. See, I'm like in the middle. Like, I'll listen to you if I think I like the outcome of me listening to you, but at the end of the day, whether it be me changing my mind or me speaking up against it 2 days later, I'm gonna eventually do what I want to do. So yeah, I've come a long way. I'm more firm, even though I still have this cute little Care Bear kind of persona. It usually takes me a second to rethink situations and say, okay, I did not like the way that person handled that, and I want to say something about it. I'll give you an example. So you see my hair, you see my shirt, you see how, like, you can kind of see the nipples. I don't wear bras ever, and I got hired at this job, and and during the interview I didn't wear a bra, and during the interview I wore my hair something similar to this. And so I got hired, and it was nice. Everything was nice. And a couple of weeks go by, I'm on the job. And then I think maybe like a month later, I walk in, and I was kind of like being completely like in my own zone. This morning in particular, I walked in, my hair was like not in any kind of style. It was kind of just like straight up. I've done my hair like that before. Honestly, I call it a raw morning, where I just wake up and get dressed, do my hygiene, leave out the door. Let me tell you, as a black woman, that, my friend, takes some balls. So, but I was in that phase. Like, I want to be me. And some days I just want to be raw. So, yeah, a month go by, never said anything. My boss pulls me in and she's like, Tamara, what's going on with dress code? She said, you don't, oh, let me just start over. She said, Tamara, what's going on with dress code? And I said, oh, what do you mean? She said, you have a hole in your shirt. Those aren't company shoes. That's not even a company shirt. Can you not read? And I just was blank. She's asking me, she said, can you not read? And I'm like, okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't change my shirt and stuff. I mean, she was wise enough not to say anything about hair because, as you can see, the texture of my hair is what it's gonna be, and I should be able to do whatever I want with my hair. So she didn't say nothing about my hair. It was the part that when she asked me, could I not read? And in that moment, I just felt so little. And she was just so giant to me. She was also white. And so the weekend went by. That Tuesday morning, I came in. And I said, Friday, I felt like a slave. I told my boss. And she said, well, what? And I said, when you asked me if I knew how to read. And she, for one, said, well, that's a really inappropriate thing to say. Well, it's really inappropriate for you to ask me if I know how to read. I knew how to read when I applied for this job. I understand that you wanted to talk to me about something, but you didn't have to insult me that way. And that took balls. I literally told my white boss that you make me feel like a slave. Because historically, slaves were not allowed to learn how to read. And historically, a lot of black people have trouble reading. So I found it offensive. And I didn't go into those details. I just said that I felt like a slave. And she didn't bother me anymore. Yes, I had to wear company shirts. I used to wear shirts like these, but come on, it was a childcare place. But yeah. And I ended up having to resign because they wanted to make me wear a bra, and I was like, no way. So that's just a small story time. I've come a long way. A lot of advocation, a lot of standing up for myself. I'm gonna learn how to record myself out in the community because I don't really know. If you have any suggestions for like how to hold the phone in a certain way, please don't end the video. Okay. Hi. I guess it's time to wrap this up. My phone was doing something weird, but thank you guys for listening. I love you. I love what you love. Please don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt small animals. And I wish you a good morning. Happy Saturday. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe.